by the poisonous effects. The love of Godhead can be awakened from the dormant position by executing pure devotional service. And what is that devotional service? What are its symptoms? Lord Chaitanya described all these to Rupa Goswami. In the matter of pure devotional service, there cannot be any other desire than to become advanced in Krishna consciousness. In Krishna consciousness, there is no scope for worshipping any demigods or any other form of Krishna, or to indulge in speculative empiric philosophy, or to be engaged in fruitive activities. One should be freed from all these contaminants. One should accept only favorable things for keeping the body and soul together, not for increase the demands of the body. Only the bare necessities of the body should be accepted, and putting the bodily necessities second. One should primarily cultivate Krishna consciousness by chanting the holy name of God. Pure devotional service means to engage all the senses that we have in the service of the Lord. At the present moment, our senses are designated because the body is designated. So we think that this body belongs to a particular society or a particular country or a particular family. This is the designative understanding of the body. And similarly, the senses belong to the body. The senses acts under such a designative concept of life, family-wise, society-wise, or nation-wise. Then one cannot cultivate Krishna consciousness. The senses must be purified. One should purely understand that he belongs to Krishna, his life belongs to Krishna, and his identity is eternal servitorship to Krishna. And in this way, if one engages the senses in service of the Lord, that is called pure devotional service. A pure devotee accepts transcendental loving service to the Supreme Personality of Godhead, but does not accept any kinds of liberation for his personal sense gratification. It is stated in the Srimad Bhagavatam, 3rd Canto, 29th chapter, verse 10-12 as follows. Lord Kapila Deva explains in those verses about the pure nature of devotional service, that as soon as a pure devotee hears the glories and transcendental qualities of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, who is seated in everyone's heart, at once his mind flows towards the Lord, as the water of Ganges flows down towards the sea. Such spontaneous affection of the devotee's mind to the service of the Supreme Personality of Godhead is the significance of pure devotional service. Devotional service, engagement in the service of Supreme Personality of Godhead without any cause and without being hampered by any material impediment is called pure devotion. The pure devotee does not desire to live in the same planet with the personality of Godhead. He does not desire the same opulence as the Supreme Personality of Godhead, and he does not desire to have the same form as the Supreme Personality of Godhead. He does not desire to live along with him side by side. Neither does he desire at any time to merge into the existence of the Supreme Person. Even if these things are offered by God to the devotee, the thing is that a devotee is so much absorbed in the transcendental loving service of the Lord that he has no time to think of any other benefit behind his engagement. Just as an ordinary materialistic businessman, when he is absorbed in his business, does not think of any other thing. So a pure devotee, when he is engaged in the pure devotional service of the Lord, does not think of anything behind that engagement. So I stop here for today's reading and just go through some of the reading summary today. Well, it's very been nicely well said that when one is in the path of devotional service and as he or she progresses in devotional service, on the contrary, during watering his devotional service by following the rules and regulations, it is at the same time there are high risk of other plants getting nurtured. The plants referred here is is of other unwanted things which may hinder the devotional service, such as fame and being known to the society, then for number of disciples being followed, and that's if it's not taken care, it's very easy for the aspirant to go off track. um, and also the only purpose, and it has been well very clearly made understand what is pure devotion. Pure devotion is nothing other than just having only the aim of serving the supreme personality of Godhead, not even desiring um, what to talk about material desires. He even doesn't opt to decide to stay with Supreme Personality of God in the same planet and render service, nor he desires any opulences like Supreme Personality of Godhead. Nothing, only his aim is just to serve the Supreme Personality of Godhead in whatever time, place, and situation he is being placed in. A very well known metaphor has been given like um, once if the person is awakened, there is no chance for him to fall down. And the metaphor here explained is about a person bitten by a snake who remains unconsciousness. And the medicine which is in here in the form of devotional service and is awakened and who has understand he is no more body and he is the soul part and parcel of the Supreme Lord, that there is no chance of him being again unconsciousness. So I stop here and